This story is brought to you by the Health and Homeopathy podcast.
My husband has provided all manner of guinea pig situations for me. He got a massive sciatica attack. It was his second. The first one was like 25 years ago. And I couldn't even remember until he started reminding me that back then, about 25 years ago, he was on hands and knees and 3 weeks. It was a very long time. And fast forward to a couple of summers ago, he got sciatica. And in 3 days, he was back at work. Luckily, it started over the weekend. So on Monday, he was back at work. And by Tuesday, he didn't need the stuff anymore. He then, that same summer, gave himself a hernia, picking up our handicapped daughter. He was kind of twisted when he picked her up. So something popped. He didn't say anything to me. Our oldest son was there. We walk him out to the car. And as we're walking back, I'm walking behind him, and he's walking kind of funny. So I said, "What's wrong?" He says, "I don't know. I picked Angel up and something popped." And I said, "What do you mean something popped?" He says, "There's something sticking out of my, up above my belly button." I'm like, "Oh, you gave yourself a hernia." So then he's looking at me. He says, "Well, do we call the doctor?" And I gave him the look. He says, "You can fix this?" I said, "I have no clue, but I do have a protocol for it. We're going to try it." It took about 9.5, maybe 10 months. The pain, by the way, was gone within the first 2 weeks. There was no more pain, but the bulge kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Now, how do we know when to stop? Again, we muscle test. And then the other thing was that as time kept progressing, the bulge kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller. By the time he zeroed out, the bulge was gone. So they coincided, right? And that was a couple of summers ago. No problems ever since.
Be sure to like and subscribe, and share this story with someone who needs the healing power of homeopathy.